Welcome one and all, I'm Keith, this is Game to Please, and we're back in Fallout 4, You Only Live Once, done live, with the Rad Run, here on the Pridwin, with, YOLO Oppenheimer. YOLO Oppenheimer has been through the ringer, but last episode we were able to get the castle taken care of, get some XO1 power armor, or at least the pieces to it, and of course, all of the mirelurk egg omelets that we could hope for. So, with that, I hope to be able to go into the glowing sea. Now, we still need to do some work on it, the XO1 power armor, that is, and the mirelurk eggs, because you don't just eat those, you need to actually turn it into mirelurk egg omelets. But I think what we're going to be doing today is actually immediately stepping out of our power armor, because we want to do some shopping with Tegan quick-like. Yeah, last time we got back to the Pridwin, we had a little bit of a nap, and Tegan had refreshed his stock of various things. And because I don't have 10,000 caps, I feel like I'm pretty much broke, so we're going to be taking some great mentats to help things along with that. Maybe some charisma gear. Do I not have... Okay, there we go. So we've got our charisma gear as good as we can get it.
Dr. Tegan.
You're looking to pick a fight? I'll help you end it.
Yes,
I'm looking
I would
for
like
some firepower.
To... Oh,
All of my weapons are...
YOLO Oppenheimer is just not wearing the correct stuff you need to be wearing for Radstorms all the dang time. But that's fine. We're indoors, we're protected. I found the focused overcharged laser pistol that I had left here at some point. Not sure I need it anymore, but it'll save me some gear, some items that I'll have to make my other one into something better. I don't think I need this many Molotov cocktails. And cheap value, so I might as well keep it around, but yeah, not sure about that one. Plus perception, let's go with sunglasses going away. Get rid of plenty of stuff because I will be very, very broke after buying everything I want to buy from him. Take a look. Nice, easy start to the episode. I didn't want to do this off screen necessarily, even though it makes sense to. Why am I selling the overdrive? That is not something I want to be selling. Pork and beans and potato crisp on the other hand. Enough to sell. Let's get rid of those. Yeah, I think that that'll have to do. This stuff, it's just heavy. This stuff we don't need. Ammo, we can get rid of a few things. I was considering keeping ammo around for the 5.56, but I don't think that's going to be a thing. So he does have some vertebrate signal grenades. I'll pick those up because they're pretty cheap. Might as well have those around. Can't use any guaranteed legendaries. I see these every single time and I lament. And of course, the junk. So we don't need ballistic fiber because we're not doing anything with the railroad. We're stuck in our power armor pretty much. Oil, fiber optics, and circuitry, I think, might as well. We're going to want to make sure that we're completely set with our random gear and stuff. Junk, I should say. Long before we really need to be worrying about setting up the castle for a final showdown. Get rid of some of the 45, some of the 44, as in all of it, and probably don't need all of this 10mm. Honestly, we have enough fusion cells at home. We're going to keep on picking them up. Let's just get that down a little bit. If we really need fusion cells, we can sell them, but yeah, that is not super necessary. And everything else in here, I wouldn't mind selling a few things. Jet is pretty easy to make up, but yeah, I think we should just leave it for now. There is plenty of stuff over at the castle that I need to... Why am I getting in my power armor without my vault suit on? That seems like a horrible idea. So I'm going to get immediately out of the power armor and put my vault suit back on, because of course I need to do that. There we go. Yeah, back at Hangman's Alley, there is a bunch of stuff that I've linked to all the other settlements so we can build stuff, but then Home Plate has a few things like our dirty water, our bottles, our actual gear that we would be having on the Brotherhood of Steel combat armor. Gives us some radiation resistance. Haven't lead-lined it yet, makes it pretty heavy, but I'm quickly considering that might be the right thing to do. I've been trying to pick up lead. It's really cheap shipments here and there, but yeah, it might not be something I can do necessarily. I think what I'm going to do is waste a little bit of time and get pretty much anything that is junk downstairs, out of the way. And from there, 265 out of 335. This place is going to be empty except for what I need. I'll take this and this. And do I have all my ammo? Yeah. Let's come back up here. Definitely come back up here because this is way too much stuff to leave around. But yeah, let's do that. And then if there's anything that I left down at Boston Airport that I want to link up, I can just sell it, look like to Tegan. I am thirsty, of course, but I don't think I left. Okay, good. So just a quick little run down to Boston Airport. There should be some stuff around the airport that I can pick up that I want to get to Boston Airport anyway. So a little bit of rads, considering my health bar is this high up, and we're ready to go into the glowing sea for pretty much the first time, which is not the last time, obviously, but yeah, we're going to be needing to get pretty much everything that we can when it comes to aluminum, oil, circuitry, gears, and screws. I'm already forgetting, just so our base over at the castle is nice and set up. But let's take a look. If I drop all the junk, and I'm just going to drop the ammo and weapons for now. It's going to take just a minute to do what I need to do. Keep the food together so I don't have to stand outside of my power armor to work on stuff. But yeah, we're going to take the heavy stuff and we're going to break it down. Now, a lot of the stuff is not a good weight to break down situation. It's just breaking down steel, but honestly, it's fine. We'll be quick enough. Super thaw, we don't need. And then a lot of this stuff is unnecessary. Cigarette cartons I probably should have just taken with me to actually sell to Tegan. Don't drop the milk bottle because every single dirty water is going to count in the long run, I feel like, even though it's not really, but I can pretend it will. And just a quick look, beer bottles, cigar boxes, all this stuff, we can just leave it as is. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is I do want to take some of it to home plate, I believe, and then I can take what I don't need over to a Hangman's Alley. So we're going to drop all of this and then break it down as quickly as possible. We'll be able to see just what our rads are at here shortly. But yeah, this is a little overkill, but barely any rads we're going to get from this. Now, actually, let's see. We're at 251. That could be on the small side of 251 or right before 252, so it's kind of hard to tell. It would be nice if this mod actually had a decimal point for the rads so you could see really clearly when things happen, but oh, I've already forgotten. It takes about 10 thunders, which is about a minute and a half to raise the rads by one. I'm not even quite sure if that's the one, but I think I've measured that we get about 100,000 thunder blasts or strikes or whatever. The things that give you rads. Like that one right there. And I should probably have turned on my light because it's suddenly very hard to see. But that is fine. That is fine. Now in here, let's take back pretty much everything and then store the junk, and that is looking pretty good. So from here, we'll probably want to take the beer bottles. We'll want to take things to sell to Tegan because we're going to go back up there shortly. Cigar, cigarettes, empty that. But we will be taking anything like fiber optics, and I think I have enough circuitry and ceramic, whatnot, but just want to make sure that while I'm working on my power armor, I'll have enough stuff. Aluminum cans. Okay, so we'll need gears. Gears will be useful, so take all of those. And we'll need some nuclear material for sure. Oil just to keep around here, not necessary. keep the screws together. Of course, the things that we came to buy, and what else? Not a great weight to value, or is it? I'm not quite sure, but that's a lot of aluminum. That's useful. Okay, am I missing anything? Is it fiberglass or fiber optics that I'll need that I don't usually think that I need? Take that anyway. So from here, let's just make sure that we do one last trip up to Tegan, and then we'll be good. And we're at still 251, which is looking good. Radstorm still looking the same, so all good there. It sounded kind of strange. The running in the power armor sounded step, 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 as opposed to big chunky step, step, step. Kind of strange. Sometimes the game just is a little funny. That's fine. So back up here, before we do anything too crazy like going down to... Yeah, that's the right amount of space in between steps. That's good. But yeah, before we do anything crazy like going down to the castle via Vertibird to grab some eggs and some Exo-1 stuff, we need to realize that we probably won't be able to take everything. So I need to be willing to leave some eggs there. I need to take the Exo-1 because if I don't have the Exo-1, what's the point of trying to work on it? Anyway, so that needs to come with me. We'll take as many eggs as possible.
Attention all personnel.
And from there,
research patrols are a crucial facet of our
we
operation.
have
here in the
everything from
Commonwealth.
here just to double check one last time.
Any
Oh no,
Brotherhood
we have all
soldiers
that
that have
stuff.
not received a research patrol assignment should speak to Proctor Quinlan immediately.
So we have 13 fusion cores, which is, in my mind, a bit overkill. We can always come back here for some nice, easy fusion cores, so we probably don't need all of
What
these.
brings you to me today?
But
take a
let's
look.
sell
Sure, I've
a
got
few
something
things, and I'm not even going to step out of my power armor for the other little bits that I have lying around in my inventory. I don't need the beer. Just get rid of that. Don't want it. Don't need it. Nuka-Cola Quantum. That's not going to be a good thing for me to drink since it's very quantum-y. And Radaway. Where is... I'm not seeing Rad-X. Interesting. So I have just a ton of that sitting around because, of course, can't really use it. Yeah, this run is interesting. I'm learning new things about the game, and not applicable this episode, so I won't even bring it up, but it's just fun to see me needing to go without the hazmat suit, go without the... Oh, what's it called? Rad-X, or... pretty much the things that you would normally just use automatically for that sort of anti-radiation sort of thing. But yeah, without that, I have to look into things, and it's teaching me things that I didn't even know that I was looking for, which is fun. There's things about Nuka World which make it much easier than I was expecting. I'm just going to leave some fusion cores here. Oh, I forgot to sell the things that I was meaning to sell him. Why did I even start talking about things without me actually knowing that I needed to not forget about the things that I needed to remember to sell to Tegan? I don't know. Caring too much, that's fine. Let's just grab a few of these and put them away. And one more, apparently. We'll talk to Tegan one last time just to get this stuff out of our inventory. He has the caps, and he'll be refreshed by the next time I'm here. We have plenty of fusion cores at home, I believe. And yeah, it
Can I help you with
makes
anything?
sense to just
I'm
leave some
looking for
fusion
some
cores
firepower.
here.
Be my guest.
We can get back here fairly easily. And it's the junk. Get rid of the junk that you don't need. Good. Good, 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 good. And that. So, that is another 200 caps. Makes me feel so much better. Fusion core got removed, so now I get to pick up another fusion core. Yeah, this will be fine. Hey, welcome to the stream. We are slowly getting ourselves ready to go into the glowing sea. It'll be meticulous because this run has to be meticulous. Yeah, we'll get there eventually. This is, yeah. Preparation for this run, I was really thinking I'd be having to go so quickly in between places, and that makes it for a good live stream where I'm just constantly on edge, but I really didn't plan for the fact that I needed to do a lot of planning. In between parts helps a little bit, but just managing my inventory so I don't have to go to and for, like little tiny things back and forth, all that stuff. Yeah, we're at 250. We just picked up 252. Now, the issue that I'm sitting on is 330 out of 335 for the carry weight. We are too heavy. All of our junk, we're going to be able to put some of it away, but this is not going to be enough space. So I'm thinking, actually, we need to do something a little silly. We need to go back to Hangman's Alley and home plate, drop stuff off, and then go there okay, good news, good news, good news. We can be really, really wasteful for our signal grenades. That's the good news. Bad news is I don't like going with signal grenades over to here, Hangman's Alley or wherever. It's not a good sensation. I would have to fly pretty much to Cambridge Polymer maybe, or Oberland Station, stop right around here, and hope that Chaos Junction isn't a thing. I guess I could go to Westing Estates and stop between Westing Estates and Hardware Town. That's also not ideal since there's ghouls. Things are not cleared out around here. Nothing is ideal. So this is kind of where I needed to figure out which route I'm going to take. I'm going to take a vertibird. It's kind of hard not to take a vertibird in this situation. But yeah. Do I go to the castle? And do I then, from the castle, drop off a bunch of stuff? And actually, I could go from the castle, immediately put on the XO1 stuff, be wearing that as my power armor so it's weightless, leave the eggs and the meat there, go back to over here, get my lead-lined Brotherhood of Steel, not power armor, the combat armor, put that on, and do the fastest cooking show you've ever seen over at Hangman's Alley. Because everything should be linked up once I get someone from Hangman's Alley over to the castle. That might be the most efficient, because the amount of rads I'm going to be taking in between things, running around everywhere, yeah, that might not be a great thing. Okay, so I think that's the plan. Immediately trade out my Brotherhood, not Brotherhood, it's T60. I mean, I pretty much think of this as the Brotherhood power armor because everyone in the Brotherhood is wearing this power armor. But yeah, let's get in here. Let's go off to the castle and try to stay out of the rads as much as possible. So we need to go back to the castle anyway for sure because of XO1, talking to Preston, get that thing set up. And where are we going? I can see too far. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you can always tell when the... Wait, why are we going towards the... Don't go towards the racetrack. Turn around. There you go. Ugh. Recalculating, says the GPS. That's annoying. But yes, the thing that we need to do at the castle, we don't really need to set it up too much. We just need to get it set up enough for it to be a radio beacon. Preston is probably going to ask us about troubled waters, and we can turn that in. He's not going to like the result of that. I'm pretty sure I saw that in my quest log. But yeah, if we leave the mirelurk eggs here, we leave the mirelurk meat here, and we do all the cooking over at our base, I think we can just spam cook the things enough that we're going to take so little rads as opposed to going back and forth. I'm not quite sure. I haven't really looked into having the all of the radiation resistance set up. But yeah, what we need to do here, take control, well, we already have control of this, but we need to turn this into something that can power this, which is great. Let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it's 10. Go, there we go, and there we go. Now, oh, not quite. I turned on the light, but not the radio beacon. That makes sense to me. Now, I didn't even pick up the guns and bullets last time, because of course I didn't. Technical document. How's it going, Preston?
Excuse me.
Wow, we really did it. I've been watching.
What do you mean we really did it?
For so long, I just...
Preston, you were not even around for this
Now
battle.
We've got to pay off
Okay,
on what
whatever.
we started. Bring the whole Commonwealth together and make it last this time.
So ghoul
So,
problem. That's fine.
Sure.
Which
Taking
reminds me, I got a strange
independence.
message.
Nice
from
little
a
bit of
robot.
experience.
Said it was. I couldn't figure out exactly what it wanted.
And the robots over at... Oh, Preston, I have
I had
bad
some
news.
trouble. That settlement you sent me to, they aren't going to support our cause.
I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help.
He just
In the
expects that to be
meantime,
the thing.
sure
He doesn't
all
even
folks,
waste time
anyone
with
that
the...
needs it.
We need people to
only help our
join the
cause.
Minutemen, and you can't keep on letting the people that I send you to, like, not join the Minutemen, and... Yeah, Preston.
I've gotten word that one of our settlements has driven off an attack by the gunners. I've fought the gunners before.
Okay, travel to Abernathy. Oh, dang it. Okay, so that's an Abernathy. Defend Abernathy. I'd rather not. No, like Abernathy. It's not even linked up to the settlement. It's worthless. You know, he doesn't like raiders. He said nothing about the gunners. Please tell me I actually brought all my weapons. Good, good, good. I don't have... Okay, good. I do have my weapons. Was ready to flip a word that I probably shouldn't be using to describe a problem that does not exist. Yes, we do have our weapons. That is fine. Yeah, Preston is definitely going to be... I don't know. I've already failed him once, so I think he's given up on me actually helping every settlement he sends me to. Yeah, that's just not going to happen, Preston. Unfortunate as it is. So, what are we going to do now? We're going to look around, and we'll be back here. Okay, I am really good at telling when the Radstorms are off. That was a little bit of a Radstorm off. I think they start changing when you get to the castle. I don't know what it is about the castle. The game just really likes to make the castle a nice, pretty place. Which I can agree with is a good thing to do, but this is a rad run, and I need to have the Radstorm on all the dang time. So, we'll just have a nice little bit of defense here. And maybe some over here. And if they want to figure out how to, you know, defend the castle, I need to figure out where my people are. Figured they would be around here, but apparently they are not. One of these. These. This is just the worst settlement layout ever, but that's fine. I don't really mind my settlers being pissed off at me, because I do not have the time to care about them. But I will make sure there's plenty of settlements that have settlers that can be pissed off at me if they so desire. So, beds for everyone. And the general's quarters can be for someone as well. Okay, 16. Well, let's do one more. Nice floating bed for them. Okay, so we'll keep the first aid station. We'll keep pretty much everything else. Store the missile. I think this is as good as I want to keep it. Oh, did I not even ring it? Ring the frickin' bell. Okay. Now let's do a quick look-see at what we've got for... Ooh. We picked up 2mm. That's fun. Okay, so since we have 2mm, that works out. Is there anything that I can store here that's unnecessary? Not really. I want to keep most of the stuff with me. Vodka's a little much. Actually, I don't make the stuff with vodka. I even forget exactly what that's used. So, we'll just leave it. I'll make the rest of the stuff in food. We don't need the roasted mirelurk meat. We'll be having plenty of those. Could have sold that, and that's all pretty weightless. All this stuff, I'd rather keep it around. Okay, where are the... There's supposed to be a garrison here, Preston. Can you not do garrison things? This is ridiculous. So, our adrenaline is at nothing because we just slept. That makes sense. But yeah, we definitely need some food. Let's eat some more crash corn. There we go. And that helps there. Really, where the heck is everyone? Okay, you guys need to figure out what you're supposed to be doing. And what you're supposed to be doing is getting on the defense. It's not super necessary. I don't care if the castle gets attacked. I don't think I remember the castle ever getting attacked. But yeah, get the defense up there. Water, food is not really their forte, so I guess we'll just have some food around. Want to keep the carrots for some carrots, using the orange mentats and asbestos to make orange mentats. Wait, using the carrots and asbestos to make orange mentats. That's how that sentence should go. And we can do some mute fruit as well. Oh, come on, just let me drop it. There we go. So if someone wants to get on food, someone wants to get on defense, everything like that, that's all fine. Yeah. Oh God. Oh God, frost. Oh, I have yet to even try frost, and I would die. I would die so quickly. I would need to spend a long time running through frost. I want to see it sometime. Maybe I'll play it as a true, yeah, YOLO, and then... Well, oh, no, okay, you mean permadeath. Okay, a permadeath run, that would be fun. It's been so long since I've done permadeath, just to have fun with that. Permadeath was what I was doing before I was doing YOLOs. But yeah, the frost mod. Oh, that's terrifying. I like the idea of a frost mod, but since I've been preparing for, YOLO for so long, I just thought that frost mod was completely beyond me, but yeah, I think it could be something that I can consider. It would just be very, very difficult, and I would have to, wrap my head around it, because I would be dying a lot in a permadeath run and having to start over from scratch. That'd be unfortunate. At least with my YOLO runs, I can get pretty far. At least I have for a while. So, we have lowered our radiation resistance quite a bit, which is fine. But things that we have here, we have Aid that is mirelurk egg 65, mirelurk meat 66. Purified water I might as well take with me. So this is 33 weight. I wouldn't be able to take too much of it. This is 65 weight. Yeah, that's 100. Oh, antifreeze bottle. Definitely grab that. I should break some more stuff down, but I can't be bothered, actually. We'll take the nuclear material if I saw nuclear material. Starts with an N. Okay. Radstorm, come on. Okay. Vertibird, let's get going. We're going to be taking a little more rads. It's kind of the difference of reducing something by 90% and 92%, which, makes you think, oh, it doesn't really matter. It's so subtle. You're going to reduce your 100 damage down to 10, or your 100 damage down to 8. And it's actually going to make a big difference, because if you're taking 10 damage or 8 damage, that is quite a big difference. That's, 20% difference right there. So never underestimate just lowering the damage a little bit more, because it all adds up. I'll just leave it at it all adds up. Even though I should have, called the vertibird long ago and then got to this point. So now I need to find a very, very... That is not where you park. Do not park on the... The Brotherhood does not like the radio. They're not a fan of the violin tuneskis. Tuneskis that the Brotherhood cannot get behind is the violin constantly, or is it some sort of other fiddle viola thing? I don't know. But yeah, radio freedom. Please tell me that I don't have radio freedom on. Ah, dang it. It's just automatically on. Okay. So, hello, Neuro. Hello. We have picked up XO1 power armor. I'm back. You can't really see me, but I'm back in XO1. It's so great to be back in XO1, but I need to be quick because it is not lead lined yet, so I need to not diddle dally. I want to kind of head for right here and then land. I think I killed these guys. Did I kill these guys? I hope I killed these guys. Or I could land between Vault 81 and the relay tower, kind of right there. Or I could land... Just don't want to land too... I should probably just... Maybe at Westing Estate and then land in the hills. Oh, this is painful. Because this is too close over here to this random spawn. And... Wait... If I just land at Diamond City... Yeah, maybe if I could like have some help from chat for a Frost stream, that'd be useful. I like the idea of that a little better for sure. I don't want to die because of a bad landing. I think I'm going to do Boston Police Rationing Station, and then... No, I'm going to do Westing Estate. I'm going to be headed straight there. But then this area gets too close. Oh, this is painful. Let's overshoot it. Let's go to Oberland Station, and then we can run back. This should be really easy. It is some rads, but that amount of distance is pretty much only 60% the distance that I would already have to run. This is silly. Okay, Oberland Station. I'm going to try to land somewhere right around there, and it should be quick. It should be quick to get to Diamond City from there. I just can't take damage. I can take rads. I still have room for rads. I just can't take damage. That is something I need to really avoid, because... What am I at? I'm at something like 90, 94 health. Okay. Yeah. This is something I need to be... I can see too far. Okay, there we go. Yep. Gotta keep the green soup coming. I wonder if this really helps whatsoever for enemies to, you know, miss their shots or not notice you or something. And I need to remember actually be inside here, because outside, the vertibird is very loud for some reason when you're following it, as opposed to when you're just inside it. Not sure why. And there's probably someone shooting down there that I don't know who they are, so I'm going to... Oh god. Don't notice me. Don't notice me. Okay. I apparently felt something. Get the Radstorm back. Okay. Taking random shots. Going through downtown Boston. Hoped to have gotten a little higher by going over a building before I started getting shot, but that's fine. I have no idea where I am. I just need to make sure I don't press the E key and land. That would be terrifying. And didn't take any damage. It would have said something in the top left corner. What are our rads at? There's... I'm guessing that's Diamond City. That has to be Diamond City. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's Diamond City. If I was just to land right here, I've actually cleared out a big chunk of this area. It's just if they land on the USS Riptide over here, if they land and there's super mutants attacking, it could be bad. So I'm not going to do it. We've picked up... I can't even see how much I picked up with the rads. I should have noticed. Last time I opened up the menu. There we go. And we are at... The rads. Not showing the rads. It's supposed to show the rads. Is it not something that works in... I'm suddenly very worried that my YOLO mod is not working as intended. Because it's supposed to be updating my rads on the top left. But there's nothing to make it not work, so I'm not quite sure. Okay, we've made it to Oberland. Let's verify that our rads are still going up, even though that's not what we want to have happen. We just want to make sure that it is... The rads are not going up. It's not recording them. Just kind of terrifying. What is happening? What was my health at? 90. Okay, so I took damage. I definitely took like 3 damage there. And my rads are not... If the YOLO mod is no longer remembering damage, is it going to allow me to heal if I took some water? Oh, I need to... This might need to have a little bit of a restart. I need to probably exit and come back in. I'm worried about the fact that it didn't show damage and it isn't calculating rads. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get back to Hangman's Alley. And maybe I don't want to sleep. I don't want to get rads from the water. Okay, good. But yeah, it should have shown rads up by now. Not. Definitely have been picking up rads, and I definitely took some damage right there. I just need to make sure that... Come on. Come back. Mod configuration... It doesn't show because it doesn't need the script extender. The YOLO mod doesn't need that, so... Not able to verify if everything is on. Super Mutant Brute. Probably actually have weapons, just in case I need them. I don't want to have to need the weapons, but probably a good idea. Okay. That's a little better, just in case we need. But, yeah, this... I think I'll have to get the Radstorm back. This is, I mean, lower than normal. What is... Ooh, very nice time to pause it. This is very strange. I can't have... It's off. Game time. It's as long as I could make it. Yes, I know how that works. Save current weather. Load saved weather on game start. Okay, this is all working, but it's not. When I lock it, it never seems to actually lock. Let's see how long it lasts for it to, like, actually decide that it's not locked. Hopefully I haven't broken You Only Live Once. That would be annoying. Okay, this is what we'll do. We'll put up the screen, and I will exit and hope for the best. This should work. Because I'll get a save, and we'll have it start back up, and hopefully with a second attempt getting it started, it will actually calculate rads, because it should be fine. It should be fine. It should be fine. Let's find out if it's fine. Exit save. 33 level, a big missile launcher on the thing. Technical difficulties notwithstanding, hopefully everything works after this point. I'd really be upset if it suddenly is deciding not to do YOLO. Okay, give me rads. Yay, the rads are back. That is exactly what I want to see. Okay. I did remember to turn the screen off, right? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I definitely did. Really? We don't have any more carrots, I thought? You guys are lazy. You guys need to be faster than this. Okay, one of you guys needs to go to the castle. That is for certain. And I think I'll have Nick on food as well. And you go to Boston Airport just to make sure everything's correct and proper. Okay, so what we're going to be doing eventually is coming here, take the carrots and purified water. We're going to be coming here and we're going to be... Oh, this is a lot of stuff that I kind of want to take, but I don't need to take. We need to make the mirelurk egg omelets with dirty water and our mirelurk eggs. Mirelurk eggs are over at... I don't like provisioners in front of me, but it is fun seeing these caravans. Oh, this is wonderful. I just want them to run into, like, a pack of super mutants and have some fun there. Probably not going to happen. But yeah, what's going to happen for sure is mirelurk eggs and some good old mirelurk meat roasted up. We're going to get quite a bit of experience out of it. First, we need to get our Brotherhood armor up to leadline, but before that even, this wonderful XO1, which I haven't even shown off. It's so great to have XO1 back. Ah, it's so good. I like this stuff. I always feel better when I'm in XO1. Yeah, for obvious reasons. Something about damages, probably. But what we need to do is get this out to the max, because we have 5 ranks, and those 5 perks are going to go 2 into intelligence and 3 into science. Yeah, this will be quite a bit of work that we need to get done, but hopefully, I don't know what I have at home. Hopefully I've been picking up enough random stuff, and hopefully Myrna or someone... Oh god, it's probably like midnight. 7:59 p.m. No! You guys are all going home. No! Just... Dang it. I missed them by just a bit. I was going back and forth just a little bit. That made it so I couldn't talk to the merchants. Dang shame. Anyway, let's drop our junk in here. Let's drop our power... Well, let's drop our weapons in here. And I think I'm just going to drop everything in here. I am ready to go over to the... Let's see. The 50 caliber for the... Oh, where is it? Marksman's... I have multiple, apparently. This one. And that'll be useful when it comes to actually having... Well, it's a little heavier, but it's a little better damage. And higher clip size and all that fun stuff. I'm going to make sure I drop all of my ammo in here as well, just at home, so I don't break my legs or anything like that, which is fortunate when it happens. Let's make the food first, because before we take the intelligence, we will be able to have a better chance of getting Idiot Savant to proc, and that would be better for us. And a few mirelurk egg omelets. We have 100 dirty water, which is a lot. This stuff is very useful when we see it. Come on. Oh, geez, that was not as good as I wanted it to be. That's fine. This is another 2. Oh, roasted mirelurk meat at 7 a go. And we have like 30 instances of that. That's not bad. Not bad right there. Okay. And we'll do the Yao Guai ribs. But I think the other one is still busted. That's a nice little bit of experience. Okay, so not the best, but not the worst. Let's make some more adhesive, because I'm sure we'll need that eventually. Beetle cup. And just a little bit. And that'll work. So I'm going to put the food away. I'm thinking I should just... pretty much put all of the food away. Why am I not actually going in feed? I'm going to just put all this stuff away for now. And then I'll pick up what I want after the fact, because, yeah, I'm kind of lazy like that. Now, we definitely aren't going to... See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I do subscribers only for my chat. Ugh. I should take the time to get rid of that. Oh no. Oh no. It's taking over the chat. Okay. I need to do a thing with the stuff, apparently. How do I don't even know how to do it. Can I make them go away? Remove, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel. This is a learning experience, so I'm going to remove random stuff. And yay, I have hid them. I have the power. Not exactly a ban hammer. Maybe it is a ban hammer. I'm not quite sure what banning is. So that person is no longer here, and with that, yeah, it's only happened once before, and since the I think pretty much the first or second episodes, I've essentially put unsubscribers able to non-subscribers. I've made it so you don't need to be subscribed to the channel to speak, to talk, to chat. Yeah, I am words. Words are good when I can use them. When I can't use them, well, that's this situation right here. So let's take a look at this. Lead, we have not enough adhesive. We have enough fiber optics, and we don't have enough lead for everything. That's unfortunate. Where did I put my lead? Huh. Okay, so I thought I had enough lead for at least this. But apparently I don't. Let's go talk to Percy. Let's make sure that we can get Percy to help us out a little bit. Yeah, that was not great. I am surprised that... I don't know. I'm thinking that I've been picking up more lead than that, but apparently I haven't.
Having a sale on broom.
Okay,
Let's see what
give
you
me
got.
your broom then.
Goody.
Yeah, free speech at what cost? Well, I can, still control speech when it doesn't suit my needs. So you guys, you talk all the, talking you want to talk, but I am going to make sure that something, I don't even know what they were saying, but they said something 3 times really quickly, and their user tag was very not, avoiding to look like a bot, or whatever. So, let's get... We will need nuclear material as well. This is not good. We need a lot more stuff than I was expecting. Okay, that's 1 lead. This doesn't have any lead in here. Let's just buy that. Yes, hot synths near you, and they're probably underground at the Institute, though, so 1 mile away can be as far as you can imagine when it comes to trying to get into the Institute without Virgil's help, which we're trying to do. But without the power armor, without the mirelurk eggs, I just do not know what we're going to do about that. So, do I really not have... Material mod, I would need 1 more lead. Somewhere. Surely somewhere there's a pencil. That's really annoying. I'm really surprised that I don't have enough lead. Everything else is looking pretty good. Adhesive is low. I think with that, I'm tempted to actually go do the foodie stuff first, as in the mirelurk meat and the mirelurk eggs. Make sure that there's no lead or otherwise stuff there. And what happened to my shipments? I don't have shipments of stuff, and this is all worthless. This is all worthless. Okay, this is what we'll do. We'll do a quick run. Just the silence, the big, and the ghastly, and we'll do a little bit of ammo. Just a tiny bit. And quite a bit. And 10mm. Oh, I already hid them. They were just there for just a few seconds. And I was quick with the banhammer because I've never got to banhammer anything. I've always just kind of let it be and it seems fine, but nope, not this time. I am not going to have 3 back-to-back little mentions of find love or find hot chicks or find whatever you're looking for at something. And so yeah, that is how we deal with those. But what we need to do is actually have some bottles. Actually, I have enough dirty water. I don't need the bottles, frankly. Put those away. Get the dirty water. And I'm doing it wrong again. Look at me go. I'm getting into power armor, but my plan is to get out of the power armor and not need to take any extra rads than I would otherwise need to avoid. There we go. Brotherhood stuff. Now, total rads 258. I need to be careful about this. Let's take a quick look at this stuff. Now, first of all, the lead-lined is a lot of lead. So I figured I wouldn't be able to do that. And it's also armorer rank 2. So it's definitely out of my wheelhouse for the moment. but it will give me just enough lead-lined resistance that I can quick make a little bit of food. Okay, let's wear all that and hope for the best. This is, I don't know. I'm trying to herd cats, it feels like, with all this different junk and not having the lead around where it needs to be. Oh my god, I just had one of those ideas. I think it's called an idea, where I remember something at some point. There was a useful thing that I should remember, and I'm going to act on that thing that I just remembered. Okay. I got a plan. Let's put stuff back in my inventory that's quite light and useful in the short term. For your light, fresh corn. A couple of those. What else? Just in case I need some tasty tasties. And we should be good. Of course, take some stealth boys. At 12 altogether right now, which isn't worst. I don't need to take everything. This is just a quick little run. I've got an idea. So nearby there was a little sputter from that iRobot. iBot, I suppose. There is the Hardware Town. Hardware Town is home to something that I've already looted thoroughly, so there's not a lot there. But I do remember leaving at least one weight. And one weight is going to have a decent amount of lead, and it's going to have at least one, which is the important thing. So I'll be able to put everything on my power armor to be lead-lined, lead-painted, lead-whatevered. That should work out. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully. Now, there shouldn't be any enemies. There might be one raider or something coming up the street. And, yeah. Hopefully that works. Yep. Beep, boop, 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 beep. In case you were wondering, that's hello in robot talk. But I think that we'll be good. Let's be careful. I am just barely alive. I took a 60 damage grenade throw to the face. The grenade was from my own hand, which feels pretty silly, given that there was a bunch of enemies running across my mines, and it triggered that grenade to blow up in my face. So yeah, definitely on me, but we're hanging in there. We've got the castle. We've got our XO1 power armor. Ah, the one. I do like seeing the XO1. Where am I going? Do I know where the lead is on the weights? Not sure that I do. Oh, it was right in front of me. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, so how much lead is that? I'm at 259 rads, but 10 lead. Oh, that is wonderful. I knew I left that there for a reason. I think there's nothing else here. I'm pretty sure, but the last time I was here, I kind of looked around and found some other stuff, but I don't think we need to keep looking. Let's call it. We got what we came here for. Not waste any more time, because I've been wasting plenty of time anyway. Now, what we need to be doing is, I think we should just go straight to Hangman's Alley and get our food cooked up. Because the extra intelligence will give us, we'll take away from our chance of Idiot Savant by 1% for each level of intelligence. So that's kind of 5% intelligence, 5% minus 3% gain. So we're losing out on 2% intelligence. This is wonky maths, not very useful. But the thing, I don't have any fusion cores. I was sprinting too much, and I dropped all my fusion cores. Okay. Talk about making a fine situation just horrible. At least my lethargy's done, but... Okay, how long to get back to a place with a fusion core? I am in... I'm gonna take more rads. Oh god, Brahmin, don't charge me. That terrifies me. If Cricket was outside, that'd be wonderful. I could buy a fusion core from her. Oh, this is silly. So, still have 1,000 radiation resistance. No, not like a robot, like a synth. I mean, I just picked it up on a foreign exchange student tour. I learned a lot down in the reaches of Peru where they have talking robots. Not a robot, definitely not a robot. Oh my God, is there a cricket? Give me a cricket. Cricket, help me. I am literally struggling without my power armor having a fusion core. Stop walking away from me.
Cricket.
Better buy my big guns now, because you bet your ass.
Sure.
I believe they will.
look,
Okay.
sure.
Whatever you're charging, I will take one. Oh, that is not a good price, but that is fine. Don't have 2mm, so do you have anything that I want? Probably not, since I'm on the verge of being able to make everything. Why is there a recon long scope on a... Don't ask questions when it comes to the shotgun. Funny things happen when it comes to the shotgun. So, we're all good. I'm going to start keeping an eye out for suppressors on a couple things. Like the 308 is already ready. That's gun at rank 4. Oh, Cricket, are you tempting me with a good time, eh? Okay. Well, this turned into more work than I was imagining, but got leaded stuff, and if I broke that down, that she has a shipment of lead. Yes. Yes, she does. I remember that. I also need gears, but I don't need them enough. Okay, we're done. We're done here. Okay, let's just be on our way. Arturo sells gears, he sells aluminum. We don't need to worry about those ones as much. Circuitry is a little harder, but we pick it up enough. I think we'll be fine there. It's really the... oh god, what is it? The oil and the screws, I believe, will be the issue. Okay, we're good over here. Let's just keep on with our mission. And we're going to have to be the quickest cook in the history of cooks. I'm wondering if the sitting down or there's like a spit that you can be roasting stuff on. I think that's pretty quick to get in and out of. So I think I will actually make a fresh roasting spit just for this one little bit right here. Resources. Crafting is what I meant. Definitely crafting. Or is it this one? One way or another, let's just make something. Idiot Savant, that's a lot. Okay, we have our stuff on. We have our dirty water, and this place is hooked up to the castle. So, we have our dirty water, right? There it is. We should be able to make everything. So let's just wait for one last little thunderclap. There we go. A little bit of rads. Okay. Yeah, Piper talking about the smooth skins. I totally agree on that, Piper, but I don't have the time. Oh god, 250 out of 255. Of course, okay. Screw it. Taking buff tats. I'm thirsty from lack of water because I didn't... Okay, taking this thing.
For an ambush.
Get out of here, get in here, do the roasting. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Somehow I'm making an omelet in here. That's one little thunder thing. That is fine. These are all 0.1, so I'm not adding a lot of weight to me. I am adding something like 3.5 weight. Okay. Probably what I should have done is just go into here and drop some heavy stuff. They're not going to take that out, are they? I'm suddenly worried that they're going to actually take that out. Oh, of course, I'm using the dirty water to make a 0.1 weight item. Okay. We're good, we're good. We can take our weapons, and they're not going to take them out. 221, we should take 17 extra weight for this thing. Now, I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing. Roasted mirelurk meat, let's go. And Idiot Savant is working wonders on getting this effectively up when it comes to experience. Now get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. In.
Hear about that farm run by ghouls? That's something.
Well, it's not something too surprising because it's always Radstormy. And yeah, I expect it to be quite a bit of... Oh, more rads. 263. Not that bad. 3 rads, that's enough to warrant just doing it this way.
Doubt they expected.
Okay, first of all, aid. Let's take that back. Junk. I think what I want to do is take anything that's lead. Let's go into actual names. That is, yeah, not a lot of lead. Okay. We want more adhesive, so let's get some more adhesive. All the adhesive, there we go. And I think we're good. Grab this stuff. And more carrots because actually we'll need asbestos, right, for the... Oh, we need to search for what is using asbestos, which is a little annoying. Well, we'll just take the asbestos by itself, and everything else we'll just leave here, I think. It's asbestos, right? It's not fiberglass? I honestly don't know. Okay, this is good. Let's be on our way. We have thoroughly done things in a very sloppy manner, but we've pulled through somehow. Now let's just work on things. I'm really looking forward to not having lethargy, which is the case right now because I don't have lethargy. And I think I only have the parasites, yeah. So extra food, we can deal with that nice and easy. But really what it comes down to is Glowing Sea with our XO1 power armor, lead lined, and our pure Diamond City, okay? Sure, because I don't trust anyone. But yeah, the amount of mirelurk egg omelets we have now should be pretty effective at keeping us alive. Should being the optimal way to describe the situation that I hope works out. And the back and forth continues, but only minor mistakes so far. Running. Get in here. And with all of the lead in the world, because we actually had cricket outside, which was very useful, we will be able to work on a few things. Now, I probably could have saved a little bit of rads by putting some lead on my gear, but it was not going to be much. I'm going to put items that I like to use in here, and I'll get items that I want to sell out. I'll keep the 50 caliber and that around. For the aid, let's put, oh god, so many mirelurk egg omelets. That's a lot of mirelurk egg omelets. Very nice. And 36 roasted mirelurk meat, I think we can do with a little less than that. We'll be able to make some more adhesive. I think I'm just going to do that up right now. No point in taking food down south for no reason. Vegetable starch. Only 3. That's okay. And yeah, lots of experience this part just coming from typical... Ooh, actually, I forgot one thing. Actually, no. Again, get as much experience as you can. So what we're going to be doing is putting the material mods on. Lead painting is adhesive, aluminum, circuitry, fiber optics, and lead. And then for the miscellaneous mod, I am, of course, going to do targeting HUD. So this, again, it uses a little bit of gold, but that's fine. And then for the legs, the material mod, lead painting, lead plating, that's what it's, definitely what it's called. We're going to be using up a lot of adhesive. I think altogether, 30 adhesive. So we need 14 adhesive left over for what we would otherwise want. No material, and the targeting HUD uses 7. Ouch. Okay, so helmet plus torso. That itself is going to be tough. I need to go buy adhesive. I might need to go buy adhesive. That's actually really annoying for this late in a run. I always have massive amounts of adhesive farms by now. Okay, well, we'll be able to buy adhesive. That's fine. A shipment will be right around the corner. Let's get our material mods on. All of this lead plating will help in the long run, just to make the run last a little longer. An idiot savant triggering right there. That's why I do it like this. Wait as long as possible for what would otherwise be, yeah, a little extra when it comes to experience. A little less, I should say. Okay, so we're going to step outside. We're going to pick up 25 adhesive from Percy, and he does have adhesive, right? He has fertilizer and adhesive. He should. He should. I really hope he does. Hopefully that beeping robot has the adhesive I'm looking for.
You're here to make
I've got a few minutes to browse.
excellent.
Okay, I am just wasting so much of my money on this one thing. Is there any way that 1 adhesive, 2 adhesive... There's not enough adhesive to go around. Screw it. I have the money. I'll pick up more money elsewhere. Oh, Percy, you lucky son of a gun. Okay. I don't have any diseases that... Well, I just picked up a disease that is pretty recent, I believe. But the whole thing is I'm not going to take drugs until I am pretty much... I could take drugs and get my disease risk pool up really high and then have issues, but yeah, let's go what's for the most important things. The left leg, peckish from food, that's fine. We need our science up, so back and forth non-stop. Onto here, into here, and intelligence up 2. And we have 3 ranks still to choose. We're almost at 34, frankly, which is nice to see. 3 ranks into science. And with that, no, do not get up. I'm just the worst at doing this sort of thing. Get out! Get in, get out, get in. I got too spoiled for actually doing the uploads for the YOLO run. Being able to cut out the silly stuff like that. Okay, so increases sprint speed at additional action point cost. We have unlimited of those with our mirelurk eggs, so we are going to be using that. And for the right leg, I do the math on that. If I end up with enough adhesive, no, I'm not going to end up with enough adhesive. Okay. So increase sprint speed again. And then torso, I think, will be useful to actually do core assembly. That's a good one. Tesla coils, it's fine, but if they're close enough to be doing damage, they're going to do damage to you. So I like it. If it wasn't a YOLO run, it's core assembly. And of course, the helmet. Let's actually see those targets from far away, because I thought about VAT's hit chance this run, but I think it's fine. Let's do actually seeing the problems far away. Hopefully. I'm not quite sure how this is going to go in a Radstorm, which is constant. So we had to use up 14 adhesive that we didn't have, which is unfortunate, but that is fine. Mark 1, we can go up to Mark 3 because of things, but we don't have the adhesive, obviously, for it. Don't want to use up too much aluminum because, again, we don't have the means for that. Let's just hope that we don't get hit, and that's always a good way of going about things. Just hope that you're not going to get hit, even though you likely will. Buff Tats has worn off. That's fine. We've got... let's get our powerful stuff taken care of. Why did I definitely put everything away that I should have been... Yeah. I know how to do things. I can pretend from time to time. Take everything and then get rid of the things that I need to get rid of. And hold off on that. So we're definitely selling one of the sniper rifles. I think marksman's powerful, long ported, marksman stock, medium quick eject. That's actually decent. And if we just combine that with the 50 caliber and the long recon scope, that's pretty good. Large quick eject, it's fine. I think we'll do the medium quick eject just because it doesn't make that much of a sense to me or whatever. Focused overcharge, that's fine. Yeah, let's move these things around. Be as ready as we can for the glowing sea. So this, yeah, the 308 receiver, that is a little ways away. Oh god, are we going to even be able to... I really hope that we'll be able to... Okay, we have the mod, so we don't need to build new ones. That's nice. And medium quick eject magazine, I already have that. Compensator, I already have that. So the 45 becomes the 308. And I probably should change the name because it'll make more sense otherwise. .308. That. No legendary, just no. Let's do it that. Oh, when I ever press B, it tries to turn on the mod, get the Radstorm going. Not always available. I am really ready to just leave this behind. It's 6.6 weight that I haven't used for several parts. I don't see it being very useful moving forward. So we don't have any adhesive being used on this, and our oil is actually looking pretty good, so I think I will just trade that out. And then the long recon scope can be... Do I have anything? I do not. So one adhesive, that's unfortunate. Now for that, we've got Marksman's powerful, going over to the 50 caliber, and it's going over to the long recon scope, and muzzle brake up to suppressor. Oh, perfect. 4 adhesive. Couldn't have planned that better. Okay, so this definitely needs a name. 50 cal recon. Yeah, recon? Who needs recon? Can I even see? Let's rename that question mark to just to make it into that. I always put the quotations because it puts it at the top of the thing so I can actually see my weapons that I want to save, because if I name them something funky, like Gaussly, then they get lost in a big, huge pile of other things. So that's why I do that, just in case anyone was wondering. Focused overcharge. Overcharge capacitor, we can attach the mod there, and there's probably some good things. Improved short barrel. Honestly, let's take a look. So right now, maximize capacitor, let's bring that up to as good as it can be. 96 versus improved short barrel. I think actually being able to get more shots off will be useful for this sort of thing. Because this is the sort of one where I want to actually damage a limb. And let's just take a look at that. Focused laser. Okay. Doesn't help without any ammo. Something like... Get that down here. How much ammo is that? I'm not quite sure. 33. Okay, so I can just unload on a target. I think that's pretty good. Need to build something in here that I can VATS. That's a trap. I cannot. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I can't VATS a trap. I want to see how good it is for actually getting some VATSing on. Kind of want to turn this into just a kind of like the combat rifle, but for actually crippling a limb. Then that would make it better if I was actually using the sharpshooter's grip. And then the reflex sight. I'm gonna do the reflex sight just to have a chance of getting a few more hits and recoil compensated versus that. Out of adhesive, that's fine. Team focuser, we can do something better than that. Of course. Oh, let's be done. We're not going to take that into the glowing sea, frankly. But we've got our 405. I'm going to put the silence pipe away because I just used my pistol. We have enough 50 caliber. We can use recon. Gaussly is coming. Focus laser pistol is going. These actually need to be sold. And I feel like I want to leave my apparel behind unless I can manage getting a bunch of carry weight out of this, which I can. Okay, getting down south is not too difficult. I should say take that with a pinch of salt or a grain of salt or teaspoon, tablespoon. Probably quite a bit, frankly. What we need to do is make sure that we are not leaving anything useful behind. We don't need the dirty water. This is food. That's carry weight. I definitely want to take things like my Deathclaw steak. We can leave that. Bottle cap mines for sure. Fragmentation grenades. Let's take 20 or so. Fragmentation mines, less. Molotov cocktails just to have a few around. Plasma stuff because that is useful. And of course, vertibird signal grenades. I think 5 at the least. Make sure. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff when it comes to getting out of the glowing sea via vertibird that you don't want to go too far. So let's take. I don't think I need this stuff. I'm going to put it away. And I don't need to talk him down. I'm going to put it away. I have my great mentats. I have my berry mentats. Don't really need more for outdoor stuff. 1 nuka free in case I'm getting tired. Probably do more than that. Do more than that. Please don't be over capacity. We're so close. So let's do 3 nuka frees. Doesn't last too long, but it'll last long enough. No radiation from those. Very useful. Okay, and our food situation. Let's eat something that's a little heavier that we have plenty of. Like that. Roasted mirelurk meat. We need extra because of course we do. Now, let's make sure that we have everything set up. Mirelurk egg omelets, that is where they go. Wait a second. Should I do them? I think I like them right there because that's the easiest way for me to get to them. Psychojet is going to be right next to them on my little keypad. And I want more Psychojet because... Oh, and definitely more purified water. Good thing I saw that now because I will be taking drugs aplenty. getting ready for the glowing sea is always an exercise of overkill, and unfortunate, but it is necessary. Oh, we had plenty of asbestos. That's good. Let's make 10 more of these guys. So we have 20 Psychojet. We should be good. And I think with that, yeah. Gotta make sure that it's all set up, though. Purified water is at something that probably higher. Purified water. I'm thinking fill myself up, make sure I'm not running out of water. This is where I'd have, like, 40 Rad-X and take 20 on the way in, 20 on the way out, but this time we will take extra Med-X just in case there's a Scorpion. Scorpion and the fact that poison resistance stacks, damage resistance does not. Poison resistance, you can get that up to 2,000 really easily by just taking 8 of those Med-X. Yeah, that's nice. Definitely don't underestimate the poison resistance from Med-X. But besides that, I already took one of those. This is all good. One thing that I've been forgetting for a while that I don't want to forget if I can avoid it. It's in furniture. I always think it's in resources for some reason. Miscellaneous. Please tell me that I can do it here. I can. Okay, we are going to get some extra agility, finally, with this little pommel. Agility boost added. That's all I needed to do. Little fancy dance on your handstand. There you go, YOLO Oppenheimer, looking good. Now, last thing. Fusion cores, fusion cores, fusion cores, fusion cores. We need to remember to take the fusion cores. I don't want to turn around for anything, if at all possible. So we're looking at taking all the 50 caliber, taking all the 2mm, and taking... Oh yeah, we need 308 now. Okay, so let's take a look at just where that leaves us. Fusion cells we don't need. So 308, 50 caliber, 10mm, and Gaussly. I think this will be good. We don't have an energy damage, and it feels weird not having an energy damage sort of thing happening, but I think it'll be fine. Gauss rifle is powerful enough. Yeah, this is going to take some more grenades. I have the carry weight for it. So at the very least, I can say plenty of carry weight. Let's just bring the grenades, all 7 of those, and I don't need the baseball grenade. That'll be fine. So last check. We have that. We have that. We have food. Deathclaw steak. I have a Deathclaw steak. Go. Besides that, I think we are looking pretty good. Thinking just to make sure. We should be good without the stealth boys. I'll hold on to Squirrel on a Sticks just in case. Shouldn't need it. I'm not going to get lost in the anytime soon. Psycho buff. Let's have the Psycho buff around because it lasts a little longer. Anything else? Going twice. And I think are mostly good. Checking ammo, fusion cores. I said fusion cores earlier, and I kind of forgot for a second. I'm taking them all. Screw it. I'm not going to find anything in the glowing sea that I want. So, take extra that. 308, 50. Okay. I think we're ready. I think we are lead lined. Our apparel is nice and lead, stuff like that. It's all over the place now that I've renamed everything. Well, not renamed, but done a bunch of work on it. What we need to do now is go have a quick little sip of water and prepare myself because the glowing sea, terrifying. So I will be back shortly, but yeah, we'll get started and end this episode strong with a trip to the glowing sea. just a little intermission. Build up some suspense. And we are back. Back with, oh, the glowing sea. And it's going to be very terrifying. Now, I did just do a check, but I just want to see it in my inventory that everything's nice and set up. We're going to have our combat on 3, our Gauss rifle on 4, I think, our 50 caliber on 2. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. Fragmentation grenades, all the grenades we're not going to have set yet, just in case we accidentally want to melee something, which we never want to do. Our ammo situation is looking nice and consolidated. We're ready. We are ready for the glowing sea. We're not ready for the glowing sea, but I can pretend that we're ready for the glowing sea. Now, I guess the last thing that I'm considering, what if we sleep one last bit and get... We are not sleepy yet, but we're not well rested. Well rested would be actually just a little bit useful. Yeah, I feel like YOLO Oppenheimer gets to have a nap before he goes to the glowing sea. It's been a while since I've actually... Have I even slept here yet? Surely I've slept here. I'm not gonna set up this thing. Crap, let's get a real bed in here. Okay, there we go. Get a little closer, thank you. I need to get a comfy pillow from the instant fast. Okay, and 231 out of 235. We're going to just make this thing where we stick a few of our things for a little bit. Yeah, and, you know, cracking knuckles and just like, actually, I think I'm going to take a quick nap, just to be sure. 9 hours. 9 is a good number for this sort of thing. Part 13, well rested from parch, yada yada yada. This will help a little bit. I was thinking that I would probably either pick up a disease immediately, or I'd be able to get my disease risk pool down a little bit, rather than picking up a disease in the middle of the glowing sea and not really noticing it. But yeah, I think we're good. Good enough, at least. Drink up. Last check on our food situation. Water. That is going on mirelurk, fresh corn. Put purified water on 9. Okay. Everything works, right? Good, 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 good. Okay. I'm ready to, Neuro. And yes, cracking knuckles before, you know, going to sleep, probably not the best hype that I can generate, but yeah, it needed to happen. A little extra agility, a little extra endurance? Suddenly forget it's endurance, right? I'm thinking perception would make sense, but no, it's definitely endurance. So I get to run longer. That's nice. Plus 10% for the experience will be useful, I suppose. But yeah, let's go. Oh god, it's... Oh, and I'm almost level 34. Now, I've been trying to think everything that I need before I can start doing DLC. Now, the nice thing is Far Harbor, there's really only one thing I need before I can do the DLC there. And it's not too hard. Nuka World is a little harder because with Nuka World, there's a few things that I need to make sure that I have. Oh my god, I'm sprinting so fast. This is wonderful. Oh, it's been a while since I've had the overdrives. Oh, this is the best feeling, being able to sprint that quickly. And look at that action point refresh. I don't have Action Boy. Nope, that is all the motion servo things. And it's always kind of a letdown when I have to put on the jetpack because the jetpack is just better. You know what? Let's mark these guys up and take them out. It'll be interesting to see if I can even have a... Ooh, did that not... That's not killing them. Okay, and that feels good. Let's just throw a bunch... Oh god, that's doing next to nothing. Get the real thing... No, let's get the real thing out. Perfection. 308 combat rifle. Throw some bullets at it. Feels good. Gotta have that ready. Level up. Now, we just picked up a level up. I'm tempted to do Gauss rifle shots with Ninja to make sure I'm killing things. I'm also thinking Rifleman is just better. So I kind of want to just take Rifleman right now. Action Boy, Action Point Refresh. If we really need it, we can get it from good old mirelurk egg omelets. We'll be running into those quite a bit. But yeah, I'm just going to take this. This is something I've been looking at for a while. Uh-oh. Little bit of a stutter there. Cannot have stutters when it comes to this game. Too scary to have a stutter. Kind of one of the reasons... Ooh, ramen got eaten up. One of the reasons why I did a nap there is because I'm going to be vatsing like crazy and taking a bunch of drugs and doing a bunch of things that the game, you know, needs to think about a little more than just running around, running and gunning. So if it does crash, I have an immediate fallback that I can say, well, that's what just happened. I can restart it next time or something. But one way or another, let's get through this as quickly and carefully as possible. Avoiding the robots. There's usually radstags around here. Albino radstag. There it is. Got to... I think I need to reset this because I'm wanting to do automatically onto recon. 10mm can be for those random times. But yeah, between 1 and 3, those are going to be my bread and butter. So you can lose your head. Go down nice and easy. Oh, that is a nice reload. Is pretty good on that. Okay. Now, next, I'm not going to do any talking to anyone. I think I've already found this place, Westing. No, that's the, yeah, I found the Westing estate over there. So let's get Egret, just in case I want to vertibird back to here, which I might actually want to do. I wouldn't mind picking up a little bit of adrenaline, obviously. There is some things that I could kill along the way, but I think I'll hold off. Let's just keep on sprinting. Might be dogs up here. There's the dogs. Somehow I just know there's going to be dogs. Their slim profile makes them hard to hit, but at the very least... I don't know if there's at the very least. The Alpha is still not going down with a body shot, which is somewhat terrifying. Okay, let's get our... I need to be better at doing the shooting that I need to be doing. That was bad. I was using the gun, pressing 1, and expecting to have my combat rifle be what gets thrown up. There we go. Okay, that's all. Come back, Radstorm. You don't get to go. I know I'm heading into the glowing sea, but I need my Radstorm all the dang time. So keep sprinting, keep sprinting. There's a random spawn over to the right, gunners to the left. I'm not yet. Over the hill. Yeah, the use of the, what do you call it? The visor thing. Oh god, no. Not vertibirds. You're going to crash and kill me. Okay. Oh, and you have these guys. Okay. Gotta kill this thing. Shoot him several times. Reload for me quickly. Thank you. Okay. Seemed to work. Vertibird, keep an eye on it. It is going to fall and kill me. Assassins. Armored skirt. Really? Okay. Thank you. Now, I missed something here. I always go a particular way. And that particular way is to use the very low water to cross over here. I don't have Aqua Boy or Aqua Girl. I can't take either at the moment because I wasted it on the... Not really wasted, but I used it on the rifleman. So I need to actually make sure that if I'm going to jump into water, it's going to be high enough for me to make it. So I think I need to actually go back over here and not take rads oh so carefully by jumping across here. A bit terrifying because this is where I cross. But with my speed, I should be good. Go. And I made it. Oh, good. That's good. Nope. Over there. This very small little... I hate you, Vertibird. I really do hate you. It was trying to make it to me, but enough trees got in the way. Let's make it. There we go. Okay. So, long jump in the power armor without the jetpack. Definitely worked. Let's see. Where are we? Usually things are on the map. That. Oh. Oh, good. Good. I almost walked into some bugs. It's actually not really helping because usually this is really helpful at nighttime, but it's just kind of making them a little shinier, and everything's a little shiny when it comes to... Okay. Let's activate this as a location. I'm not going to do your quest. I'm really sorry, but I'll talk to you anyway.
Hey,
Did the Minutemen send you?
No, I sent myself, unfortunately.
they didn't send me, but I am a minute.
We're having a lot of trouble.
Don't worry.
Raiders I can
I'll take
deal
care of
with,
those.
Oh,
I
good.
can say, but probably not going to do it. And it's Hyde Park. Hyde Park. Oh, is that just right north of... Yeah, that's the one right north of Vault 88 or whatever. Yeah, probably not. So, let's first go to where I need to get to. It's pretty much just south of map. I'm trying to remember... Virgil's 2 down, right? Pretty sure Virgil's 2 down. I think 2 down, but I might be wrong there. It is a bright day out. It's kind of strange. And the Radstorm needs to come back. Yep. Okay, so when it comes to this place, it's pretty chill. There's a Deathclaw up to the right, but we should be good. Still hidden. Let's do some... Just keep moving south. There's going to be some Brahmin and some bears eventually, but that's really all we have to worry about. Keep heading south, not southwest. It is hard to see. That is for certain. Yeah, I'm used to at least being able to see something around here, but this is big, blasted, empty, open area. Where are we on the map? Oh, we're a little out of the way. Wild mongrels are over there. So yeah, we've definitely not headed towards the glowing sea enough. The wild mongrels are too close. But handled the last one. So, oh god, it's a legendary. Okay, I'm just going to get him with a Gauss rifle shot. And then over here. And just see if we can't get a nice, easy 75% chance. Okay. That's all done. Please have like an amazing weapon that I feel conflicted about going into the glowing sea without upgrading. Yep, exactly what I was looking to have conflicted thoughts of going into the glowing sea or not without upgrading that. Thank you, game. Never fails to disappoint. Okay, so here is where we keep heading south, but we start heading... This is weird. I'm already in the glowing sea, it feels like. So blasted. Along this ridgeline somewhere, there's going to be some bears. They're kind of hard to see because they're right on the top of the crest, so you can't actually get angle on them easily. But yeah, this is kind of where I expect to come in. Move that. Luckily, this time we do have our guns, so we can take some shots at some enemies we're expecting to run into when we get into the glowing sea. Where's the bear? Stunted, stunted. Okay, there they are. Do some head shots. Are they just stuck over there? What the heck is happening, guys? I can't go that way, and neither can they, apparently. Well, this is just... I feel like I'm just bullying these bears now. Okay, note to self. If you want to take the bears out, just put your... Come back, Radstorm. You don't get to go. Okay, cannot go that way. I agree. Let's get our cal out and be ready for, yes, blood bug hatchlings. This is such a bad amount of visibility. So we should be able to get up here, and from there we'll be able to jump in to the glowing sea. We'll be protected from the mole rats as they start showing up. Let's take a look. We're at 267 rads. Definitely have been picking up more rads than I'd like, but... Am I picking up rads automatically? Am I already in the glowing sea, does the game think? I might already be in the glowing sea. That's a little worrying because I need to literally run through all of the enemies. Okay. Since this is 2, and this is where I start, I'm pretty sure that it's actually at 3. 3 down, because I was thinking for some reason this is as far south as I can go, and this is where the outcrop is. But no, this makes sense. This is where it is because you go along the road for a little bit, the sentinel site is on the other side, and then you just keep on going down. So a little bit of an angle. We've got our marker. This is where we need to... Yeah. My rads are constantly going up. That's the problem I see in front of me. Now, I can just run by all the enemies, and that's fine. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. But let's make sure that we have everything that we need for the first run. I'm going to take an automatic Med-X just to make sure that that's on. A quick little strike from a poison entity will do a lot of damage in the first little bit of time that, you know, realize you're being poisoned and attacked by a whatever it's called. Yeah. Scorpion. That's the word. I'm just looking at all these things, trying to think of what I need, but also what I want to be taking. And yeah, we're going to do just a regular psycho. Would only last 8 minutes. The damage resistance is not important because we have plenty of that. Take a psycho buff. Stingwing plus perception. And where is our Deathclaw stake? Did I just properly feed myself with... I did, didn't I? Wow. Good job on me for wasting a Stingwing fillet and a Deathclaw steak to feed myself. Okay, it's going to be one of those runs into the glowing sea. Okay, Deathclaw steak and Stingwing fillet. That's why I take 2. So now, between everything, we're going to have much higher agility, perception. Intelligence is looking not great. That's from the water. Let's take some water for that. And now, we're as good as we can be. I think we're just going to run in with this and hope for the best. Med-X Orange Mentat Psycho Buff. Is there anything else that I want to have going on? I'm going to be taking Psycho Jet and the mirelurk egg omelets constantly, but I think we are good. This will be more difficult because the first little bit, there's a bunch of enemies I usually like to take out. Okay, YOLO Oppenheimer, just chill out a bit. Let's see if we can't do that. Glowing Mole Rat is pretty much the exact direction that I'd like to go. 268 rads is something I'd like to avoid having to deal with. Let's just charge him. Psycho Jet and Combat Rifle. So, we're doing this. We're going to keep upping our mole rat. I mean, my grilled mirelurk egg, whatever. Dang it, it's already a... Let's do this. And you're still not seeing me for some reason. Just hit him. And it's very fast. And... you're fine. Now let's keep moving. Okay. Oh, it was a legendary. Let's just quickly take a look. Staggering Chinese officer sword. Great, poor melee run. Not for this one. Yada, yada, yada. Keep moving. And usually I have a jetpack. Oh, this is painful. Don't go into the glowing pools of radiation. Psycho Jet's worn off. I'm weaving a lot more than I'd like to. Keep eating the mirelurk egg omelets. 3 at a time should do it. And as fast as possible. Don't press run again. Okay, now we can keep running. This is always so fun. Keep sprinting. Just keep sprinting. Find your way to Virgil. Keep your action points topped up. We're getting down to about 60%, up to 85%. Stay away from the pools. That is a lot of rads. Oh, this is not great. Getting a little too far south if I think I know what's happening. Fusion core has been removed. That's okay. Just keep sprinting as fast as possible. The glowing sea doesn't have anything on us. Have to go around here because no jetpack. Jump. Keep running, keep running. Okay, I think we're almost there. 277. I think we started at 268, so that is actually one of the best rad runs I've had through the glowing sea. I shouldn't speak yet because this is a bunch of radiation around here. I can't get around it because the glowing sea is very glowing and I don't have my jetpack. Okay, you're just a Deathclaw. Baby little Deathclaw. I can kill you very easily. There we go. Okay. I did not have to use really anything. I am going to throw a vertibird signal grenade and then talk to Kellogg. Please work, please work, please work. Vertibird sent to my location. Let's talk to Kellogg. That was terrifying. So.
Hold it.
Oh, Kellogg. No, why am I
Take
saying
it nice
Kellogg?
and slow.
Virgil.
No sudden moves.
Virgil. I'm talking to
I know you're from the
Virgil.
Institute. So where's Kellogg?
He's going to ask me about
Trying
Kellogg.
to
That's what
sneak
I'm
up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid.
Yeah, I know he's dead. Okay, let's take it easy. Let's get through this.
Don't.
And we killed him ourselves.
Did you kill him?
And we need help getting into the Institute. So will you help us? And because of that, I
Wait,
need to
you want to
find a courser.
Trying to find my son.
And that's a good enough reason for him, because
If
finding my
I
son
You help me
after
and
finding
I'll
a
help
courser is
all
all
right. If
reasonable.
it could work,
Yeah,
they use
teleporter.
some
Keep
sort of
moving forward. The vertibird is waiting for me.
Sure.
If you want to see this,
Possible.
there's about a bazillion
Oh,
playthroughs and
let's go.
explanations as to what
Just
happens.
point me in the right.
well,
But yeah,
every
we're finding a
bit-
Corsair,
no,
CIT
you-
runes,
Okay,
all that
let's
fun
get to
stuff,
work.
but it's not
Right,
CIT
look,
runes, it's
no,
actually at
look,
Green Tech
follow-
Genetics.
no,
Very,
I-
very green over there. Now, with that done, we get the glowing sea, and Hunter Hunted is going to start. Hopefully the vertibird is waiting for me. 279. So we made it through the glowing sea with 12 rads one way. That is pretty freaking good. I think I usually leave about 20 to 30 rads just for everything, you know, when I consider everything or whatever. I'm not sure if the lead lining does something different than, what am I trying to say? The lead lining does something different, for sure. I feel like I've had a power armor run where I have what would equal the amount of lead lining, lead plating, I should say, radiation resistance from just a normal power armor suit plus good old Rad-X. Come back, Radstorm. You're not leaving me just because I'm leaving the glowing sea. So yes, I'm pretty sure lead lining helps a lot more than the game gives it credit for somehow, and I don't know how the calculation would work. I'd have to go off and test it. Maybe I'll do it after this to actually just know for future runs. If I'm in XO1 power armor with lead lining, and if I'm in XO1 power armor without lead lining but have taken Rad-X to get to a certain amount, how much rads do you get in X amount of time? Just same exact area in the glowing sea. That'd be interesting, at least in my opinion. But yeah, that is the glowing sea. It is not too bad if you prepare for it. I was able to... Let's make sure I didn't use up all of my mirelurk egg omelets. I like those. But yeah, I used something like 30 mirelurk egg omelets. Not too bad. I'm probably in danger from a scorpion that's going to kill me at the end of this little flight here. So, got to keep my eye on the ball. But yeah, I think that went well. The speed from running, you can outrun pretty much any opponent. The strength of the weapons that I had, I didn't even use the Gauss rifle. Really thought that the Gauss rifle would be necessary this early in the glowing sea, but with the 308 combat rifle and rifleman rank 4, seemed to do just fine. Didn't really even have much adrenaline either. What else? But yeah, just the sprinting capacity, the glowing, the glowing sea is, it's not too bad. And that route I take, as you saw, there was, oh god, I didn't kill the raider. Quick. Caution, but it's not from the raider. Raider veteran, we can take care of him. Let's shoot him one more time. Okay, good. But I'm still in caution. Don't want to be in caution. I'm just gonna run. What's the best way of doing that, though? Probably exactly where I came from. There. I just want to get into a situation where I am inside again. Not a whole lot down here where that's the case. Let's see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this. Oh, a lot of rads. Oh, I just picked up, like, a big pile of rads with that. Oh, jeez, that was bad. I really need to get a level up and just take... Oh, I need endurance and then aqua. Dang it. Okay. But yeah, a lot of rads right there. Pretty much half the rads I took in the glowing sea I just took right there. That's no good. Help me, light. You're my only hope to tell where is okay to walk. I really need to get Aqua Boy. That was really stupid. Across here. I think we're good. So I am going to walk it back because gunners are going to shoot me and everything's going to shoot me. And there's more. Come back, Radstorm. I can see enemies way too easily without you around. I would have been able to see them anyway, but... is there at least... No, there's not. I was going to really hope that there was at least one chance of a nice legendary dropping, but 'tis not the case. Kill them. And... we don't know where I am, apparently. I'm going to bother with the meat. Let's just sprint. I think we're pretty safe for the rest of the way back. Took out the dogs here. Psycho Buff and Orange Mentats just wore off. That was definitely helping with the VATS shots. Good to have that extra perception. And we definitely didn't need all of the fusion cores, but just in case, I had them around because earlier, not having that fusion core around was very annoying. So there's that. Mutants not causing problems for me. We are almost home, ready to take on Green Tech Genetics next time. Oh god, that's going to be... Don't think there's anything I really need to or want to do to prepare for that. But there's another Rad Stag that is legendary. A few 50% chances. If I stagger him, might as well take the normal shots because that's much easier to do. Still take the VAT shots. Resolute. Time slows down for the last... I like time slows down when it's on Deadeye, not when it's on the last round. Oh, that's annoying. Finally, a plasma gun that's legendary, and it gave me Resolute. Like, extra damage, that's good, but Resolute. I guess if it's the sniper one, you get it like every 6 shots, so you can kind of plan around it, just throw a bunch of shots at an enemy. There is actually... I don't know. The thing with Deadeye is there's kind of a gimmick you can do where you always just aim with the Deadeye, your time is slowing down, and then you are able to switch to a different gun. So even if you get it on a crappy, I don't know, a laser musket or something that you don't really want to use. Not that laser muskets are crappy, they're pretty good when you upgrade them a bunch. They can do as much damage as a Gauss rifle, apparently. But yeah, you could essentially use the Deadeye just for a little less time on a different weapon if you want to slow things down for something that you actually want to use the Deadeye on. But anyway, legendaries aside, we did not pick up really anything that I want. I'm not going to probably be using the plasma scattergun or any sort of plasma thing that I turned it into. We're just going to, well, I don't know if I want to sell it. We'll see. But we're back home here at Diamond City, and we are on the verge of level 35. So we need to go off and take on a Corsair. That's going to be something I might consider getting the shutdown code with Mama Murphy. I'm not sure. It's something that I've had it in the past where if I miss or if I don't kill it, then it does some shots on me. It's terrifying, but it's not the end of the world. So we'll see. But I don't think I need the shutdown code. I'll just do some looking into that. I was trying to get as much adrenaline as I could, and I'll get plenty of adrenaline going up the thing. So 20% adrenaline plus whatever I get when it comes to CIT ruins. But yeah, next time it is going to be Hunter Hunted. That is straight into what we're doing. Hunter Hunted, then we go back to pretty much Somerville Place down there into the Rocky Cave again via Vertibird this time because we want to pretty much save our mirelurk egg omelets and fusion cores. And then back out, and I think it'll be with the Brotherhood. It's easy to go there. I hopefully sent Sturges down to Hangman's Alley. Maybe I forgot to do that, but one way or another. But I want to do it with the Minutemen. Maybe I'll find Sturges and have him build the teleporter for me so I don't have to go run around a bunch. But yeah, it's going to be moving into the Institute very quickly. And then from there, oh, the third act is going to move by really quickly. Potentially with my death, but if not, with a successful conclusion of this silly, silly rad run. Right now, well, we're at 286 plus whatever I picked up after looking at it, and I don't know. It's going kind of different than how I expected. I expected things to go a little more safe for me, but more rads for me. By this time, I figured I'd be at 60 or 50% down, well, to 50 or 60% health, all taken up by rads. But here I'm sitting, my rad's only taking about 30% of my health. So yeah, could be better, could be worse. Plenty of room to level up and get some extra things taken care of when it comes to raising my health up for some nastier bits. But again, that is all going to be for next time. Let's see if the gunners and the Corsair can do anything to me. I feel like I'm moving pretty well forward with everything. So yeah, that is all for next time. Hunter hunted, and potentially getting back to Virgil, potentially getting Sturges to give me some sort of teleporter instructions on how to build that. Then into the Institute, institutionalized. And from there, we get to go further afield. We'll need some level ups to do a few things, but there is not much standing in my way for some DLC I need to get out of the way. So, yes. Next time, Hunter hunted. But until then, I've been Keith. This has been Game to Please with Fallout 4. You only live once. Done live with the Rad Run. Just making it out of the glowing sea with not much rads, but then jumping into the water and picking up half the rads that I just tried to avoid. So, yeah. Could be better, could be worse. Thanks for joining me. And until next time, farewell.